All right. Calling
We are
Miriam.
calling Miriam.
There we go.
Dance break. I like that you have the look.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is this Miriam?
Yeah, this is Miriam.
Hi, Miriam. This is Paul, Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. We have Tommy in the studio.
Hello, Miriam. How are you this lovely morning?
Uh, Good. How about you guys?
I am extremely tired, and I could be next to somebody else, but it's okay. I guess it's not
Tommy
so bad.
often says that same
Right.
sentence. It's
Because it's meant.
because it doesn't. It's kind of lazy. Like if you're saying the same sentence over
Because
and over,
it's meant.
it doesn't sound like you are deep in thought.
Every
I
time
know
I-
that people don't.
Every time I
expect
look off
that
to
from
my
you.
left, I see the same person, and
You
it
could
scares
at least have the different version of that sentence, like the same repetitive.
me. Told you.
Right.
Team Tommy. Paul sucks.
I have to edit out those things, Tommy. So please don't say that word too much.
Okay, sorry. Team Tommy. Paul
So,
stinks.
Welcome to the show. The idea behind the radio show and podcast is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing, and we understand
Of course.
that fishing is therapeutic for a lot of people,
Mhm.
and so we feel like the
Mhm.
fish stories and the photos and the experience help spread happiness to others.
Yeah.
And so, thank you very much for sharing your fish story with us, and.
Yeah.
We'd like to know what it is you enjoy about fishing because you had mentioned that when we were talking offline. So,
Yeah. No,
Uh-huh.
and then the
So,
fish.
what I enjoy about fishing.
what do
Go
you
ahead.
what do you enjoy about fishing? Where you can tell us in your story where you were fishing, what you were what you were using for bait, that kind of thing. I mean, we're down here in Southern California in the Huntington Beach area, Orange County area, and so it's we like to hear
Nice.
where everybody else is catching things, and what it's all about and how much fun you guys are all having. So
Yeah, so the format is just
Yeah.
location, the bait you were using, and the size of the fish if
Yeah.
you were able to, if you had a way to measure it. And you sent in, we have a few photos of you, and then you were able to screenshot the video of you fishing with Ryan McMasters on the Columbia River. So Ryan's
Yeah.
a friendly, and so
yeah, Ryan's
Yeah.
awesome. I love Ryan.
thanks for everything that he does for people. He's available on the
Yeah.
Pacific Northwest, but
Yep.
not just there. If you need
Quick-
somebody to talk
Quick
to.
shameless plug: Columbia River Hookers. Check them out.
Columbia
Okay.
River Hookers. Yes, thanks,
Right.
Tommy.
No problem. All right. So, Miriam, this is your time to
Yeah.
shine. Have at it.
Yes, let's hear your fish story.
Yeah. So I'm actually from California area too, from Los Angeles.
See?
But I grew up
she's
here in Oregon.
Oh, preview
Yeah.
local.
I actually grew up in
So
LA
all my
myself.
family's from Los. Yeah. So all my family's from down there, but I grew up here with my father fishing every time we had a chance to.
Nice.
And then as we got older, we just stopped fishing. But I loved, being out in the river with him and my brother.
Nice.
Being, from the Hispanic culture, it was probably one of the only chances I was allowed to be around men
Yeah.
out there on the river, and it was always a blast.
That's fun.
They always had me helping. My brother was always so scared of the fish, so I would just laugh at him and I'd just grab the fish like nothing. So it was always so it was fun being out there with them, and having to just tease my brother because he couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then
Is it still like that today? Because that would be even better.
You're still like, nope, I'm not
right.
touching the
Well,
fish.
I haven't fished with my brother or my dad for a long time. So, but 2.5 years ago, I started working at the prison, and I think last year they came out with the statistic of the depression rate on correctional officers and
Yes.
and how high it was. And I was talking to McMasters, and I was like, and he's like, yeah, and I was like, there's got to be something healthier, He's like, yeah, of course, there's fishing. I was like, really? I'm like, that'd be fun, to do. I'm like, I haven't done that in a while, and so I started going out with them, with Ryan and Lee,
Nice.
out fishing, and it's been a blast. Because this year I actually got diagnosed with depression, anxiety, PTSD.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately,
every time I'm
unfortunately that is something
Mhm.
that does happen. I mean,
It's
my
Tommy's brother
my
is
brother is a sheriff out in Arizona,
Arizona. So
and it does happen. Yeah, I know.
thank you very much for everything that
yes,
you
it does.
do, Miriam.
Mhm.
I wasn't
Yes.
sure if we were going to mention what you did for work, and so we were waiting for you to say it
Yeah.
because we often know that it's for safety purposes.
Yeah,
We don't
but
we don't
we
ever
do
let
want to
people
take the
know
time
their
to
Yeah.
name.
say, thank you for everything you do and thank you for your service.
Yes,
And it doesn't go
Yeah.
unnoticed.
You're welcome.
it's a tough job, and
Thank
people
you.
keep us safe, and it. They're not only that, but they're actually rehabilitating. I almost didn't say that word
Yeah, I know you couldn't
because
say
I
that
was
word.
scared I wouldn't
Yes, it
say it.
is.
They're actually there to
Right.
help better people at the end of
no,
it. And so,
definitely,
but there
definitely.
is
But
some people.
Exactly.
but but we do appreciate it. I mean,
Yes.
we appreciate everything that you do, Miriam.
Yeah.
We really do.
And we're so happy that you
Thank
met
you.
somebody like Ryan, and that fishing can do good for
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
and
and
others.
it is
who,
definitely therapeutic. It does definitely help, and I'm sure you would agree on that. It kind of takes
Oh,
you
yeah, it
away
does.
from the realities of things. It just kind of lets you kind of take a break and lets you breathe.
it's just you in the water and those fish.
Exactly.
It looks
Yeah,
like you
which is
caught
funny
them.
because my boyfriend's always
I'm
a
sorry.
walleye.
Oh, your
Yeah.
boyfriend.
It was walleye out there.
Oh, nice.
Because I always, like, how I said that you guys were asking for pictures?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
my boyfriend calls me the selfie queen because I'm always taking pictures, always have my phone on me.
Yeah.
But when I'm on the river, I'm like, nah, I don't need it. I'm like, it's weird I don't have any pictures with the fish. So I'm like, because McMaster's always just has the video going, so I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
need a phone. I'm like,
Yeah, he's
so
already
other than that,
recording.
I'd always be on my phone.
He's doing the work for me.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no reason.
Well, you didn't know you were
So-
going to be on the radio show, and so
And
otherwise,
we're glad to have you.
yeah.
Mhm.
And anytime that
Yeah.
your boyfriend wants to be on the show too, and if by chance he has a photo of a fish, or maybe that is the one day that you took the camera.
No.
I mean
Yeah.
he's more than welcome to be on the video show as well. So
Screenshots of the video works
Well, yeah,
too.
he's Ryan's partner out there
oh, okay.
on the boat, so
Yeah, see, there you go.
I got lucky.
There you go. See, he put him on the.
Yeah.
We'll put him on the podcast as well. So that's awesome. No, we're really glad to have you on the show, and it's nice to have a formal local, a former local join us on the show, and so when we say about some of the areas around here, I'm glad that you're kind of like, oh, I kind of heard about that area. I kind of know about that area.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I've been
that's
there.
awesome.
So
So no, that's great, and I just wanted to let you know you are welcome back anytime.
I grew up out in the southern part of LA in a little town called Norwalk. Were you anywhere close to that?
Norwalk.
Or where did you
No.
grow up?
I didn't grow up. I was only there for like 2 years,
Oh,
and I was
okay.
like young.
Gotcha.
And then, my family is in, I think, around the Pico area, and then South
okay.
Central area,
That's
okay.
right next
and
to me.
downtown area.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, where I grew
Yeah.
up, Pico Rivera.
And then
Yes.
I have family in Hermosa Beach as well. Yeah.
Oh, Hermosa. Okay. Yeah,
So,
we're a little bit south.
everywhere.
Well, we're located a little bit south of that. Probably about 30 minutes, 40 minutes from that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not. We're beachies. So.
Nice.
Yeah, we're by the
But-
beach.
Yeah. Anyway, well, take care, Miriam. You have a good one. Get
Thank
some
you very
rest,
much for the-
and you can relax and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Okay.
Of course.
All right.
You too. Thank you.
Take care. Have a great one.
Bye.
Tight
Bye bye.
lines. Take care.
Tight
Thank you.
lines.
Thank you. Bye-bye.